Hey, welcome back, everybody, for another round of Charlie Brown politics. Okay, let's get right into it. You all might know who Krystal Ball is, right? She's the host of Breaking Points. She is a fake lefty. She's a person that, comes around and says, oh, yeah, I get it that Biden has this, and that, but he is the better of the two choices that we have. She's always someone that tells you to vote lesser of two evils. She's a third party shamer, vote shamer person. You know what I'm talking about. Well, recently she has been going around and kind of backstepping that because of the recent events going on, and you guessed it, in Gaza. She's claiming, oh man, these events going on in Gaza, if it wasn't for that, Biden would be a pretty good president. But these are red lines that are being crossed. And so she's going around and using rhetoric and vernacular that makes it seem like she's not going to vote for Joe Biden when November comes around. I'm a little bit more skeptical. So what am I talking about? Let me bring up a clip that you guys have probably already seen, but we'll go over it because more news has um, come to my attention after seeing this clip a few weeks ago. So let's just go over some old ground right here. If you've already seen it, I'm sorry, but we'll go ahead and play this clip to kind of get you guys where I'm talking about.
But it's also about not ignoring.
Sorry, and I didn't pretext that well enough. She's on the Majority Report with this lady named Emma, who's also another shit lib kind of person, somebody that tells you to vote blue no matter who. And they're going to be discussing how bad Biden is and how normally that they would be voting for him, but things are so bad that they just can't manage it. So we'll watch a little bit of this and react.
That being an issue for Democrats electorally. I mean, it's going to be a massive thing to overcome. And if he wins in the fall, it's basically going to be on the backs of pro-choice abortion activists, of that kind of activating so many voters, particularly suburban women, which I think Trump and Biden are battling over. And it will be in spite of all of these major red flags that would normally, I think, turn off voters in any other circumstance.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's insanity what the Democrats are going with here. I don't know. Did you see that Axios report this morning about donors?
Yes.
They're saying that he goes to these, fundraising events, and even there, he'll take 2 or 3 pre-scripted questions that he has note cards so that he can respond to. I mean, what the hell are we doing here? And then you've got, people like.
Okay, so that's the first pause that we have to do. Here is Krystal acting shocked and surprised. Oh my God, Biden is reading off of cue cards. We've all been saying this for a very, very long time. The picture of him showing the back of his speeches or his cue cards and where it says stand at podium, take question from person A. We've all been screaming from the top of our lungs, but I guess people like Krystal and Emma have been overlooking this, and now it's a big shocker. Woo! Okay, let's just keep going.
John Fetterman, who'll go on Morning Joe or wherever and tell you that if you dare even say anything about that and acknowledge the reality that 86% of Americans see in front of their eyeballs, that you may as well put your MAGA hat on. And, it makes you feel crazy. I wonder your view, Emmett. Like, I know.
Welcome to the club, because that's what those of us who have been criticizing Joe Biden from a lefty's perspective, people like Krystal, people like Emma, have been calling us MAGA people. They've been calling us Trumpers. They've been calling us extremists. They've been calling us racists. They've been calling us sexist. Every type of shaming you can think of. That's what they've been doing, and now they're finally getting it. No, I am not trusting either one of these bitches, and that's going to be the main theme of this video. So let's just keep going on. I hope you got your anti-nausea pills ready, your barf bags ready, because it's hard to sit through this.
know there's been a lot of hopes raised recently because of Ezra Klein and Nate Silver coming out and saying he needs to step aside, that maybe somebody will be able to get to him and pressure him to step aside.
It's not happening.
See, I agree with that too. You know, I've lost any hope that that's on the table whatsoever, because I think he is, first of all, he's been chasing the presidency his entire life.
Yep.
So he has no intention of stepping aside. He's got, you know, a tremendous ego, as all of these men who ascend to the presidency do. It's not like that's unique. And I think that the people around him have genuinely convinced themselves that they basically have like no other option at this point, and it would be chaos, and God forbid that we have any sort of a Democratic choice and voters actually get to pick a different Democratic nominee. Like, I think that they really believe that. And so the, you know, Obama or Jill Biden or Bill Clinton or George Soros, whoever we're imagining could step in and push him to the side. Like, there is no organized cabal behind the scenes that really runs it.
So Krystal's basically pretty pissed off that nobody has Biden on a leash like she does Kyle. But let's just keep going. And it's just, I told you so, Krystal. This is, well, not the leash part, but all the things that they're bringing up, all these red lines. It's taking a literal genocide for people like Krystal and Emma to wake up to who Joe Biden is, okay? The guy who has supported every single war you can think of in your life, who said he didn't want his kids to grow up in a racial jungle. Okay, this is the same guy. The same guy that you can't put him in the same room as a small child without him sniffing their hair. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Really is like this one, you know, fading old man who we are all now, you know, apparently reliant on. I don't even know what to say. And in terms of, you know, I hate to even talk about like how to vote in the fall, because I was one of the ones out there making the case, like, not only is Joe Biden the lesser of two evils prior to October 7th, he has affirmatively done some good things. Like, it's worth an affirmative vote for him, etc. And now I'm like, I can't vote for this man who's backing a genocide, but I'm also clear-eyed about what that means in terms of if Trump gets back in there. So I just think it's all shit options at this point. There is no good or even.
Okay, so that's all I'm going to make you suffer through that first clip. You guys see what I'm talking about here. We have the vote blue no matter who crowd coming out, faking this rhetoric like, oh, I don't know who to vote for in November. Genociding with Grandpa Biden just ain't cutting it for me. I don't know what to do. Okay, so I saw this. I reported on this a little bit on my live stream that I do for RBN. And I called out bullshit, okay? I was like, these people are not going to all of a sudden change. These are the same people that have been telling us to vote blue no matter who, voter shaming us, trying to make us feel bad for not voting for the guy who wrote the 1994 crime bill, said he didn't want his kids growing up in a racial jungle. And this motherfucker is still doing racist ass shit to this day. Ask yourself this, okay, people. Have you ever once in your entire life seen Joe Biden sniff one black girl's hair? No, you haven't. Okay, there you go. Still doing racist ass shit to this very day. And so, like I said, a lot of us on the left are like, yeah, we hear you, Krystal. Your balls are dropping out of the Biden campaign finally. Nope. Psych. I don't believe it for 1 second. So give me 1 second here and I'll pull up another clip. And it's going to be Krystal saying, like, pretty much like, dang, if it wasn't for this pesky genocide happening, Joe Biden would be a great president. And so let me just pull up this clip real quick and I'll show you guys
what I'm talking about. It's an incredible tragedy because, you know, before Gaza, I was out there saying, listen, it's not just a lesser of two evils vote. If you look just at antitrust and you look just at labor,
and just at wages, like wages now are growing faster than prices, and they have been.
Like if you care about
and especially at the lower end.
If you care about checking corporate power, The people he put in place in key, positions have done a great job, and they've been aggressive, and it's been groundbreaking, and it's been a real break from the Clinton-Obama Democratic Party, and obviously wildly better than, Trump had a bunch of union busters in at the end. It is an incredible tragedy because, before.
Okay, so I let it play through the whole. I've let it play through the whole clip. Let's let it play a little bit, and then we'll start breaking down each bullshit statement that they make.
Gaza, I was out there saying, listen, it's not just a lesser two evils vote. If you look just at antitrust and you look just at labor.
Okay. I'm not going to comment on the antitrust. To be honest, I haven't looked into it, but I'm going to assume that that's bullshit. If I'm wrong, go ahead and just tell me down in the comments how I'm wrong. That's fine. But with labor, she keeps bringing up the National Labor Relations Board. And this should be the response that everybody has, and you probably already know what I'm about to say. What about the railroad strike and the railroad demands that did not get met? Okay, that did not get met, as I should say. We just had another train derail in Pennsylvania. Thank God that it wasn't like East Palestine, where there was a bunch of toxic chemicals. These railroad strikes were shut down and they were striking because they're only having one or two guys on a train that's a mile long, and that's a lot of train to keep track of, no pun intended. And they're saying that more train derailments are going to happen. I don't know what the hell she's talking about. And then Ryan Grimjob, okay, let me just also say that Kyle Kuklinski is, out here letting another man give his woman a grim job out here. So, way to go, Kuklinski. But let's keep going. Grim job, he's going to say some more bullshit. Let's break that down.
Wages now are growing faster than prices, and they have been for several years.
Wages now are growing faster than prices. It seems to me that the mainstream media, my whole life, and has been trying to tell me bullshit like Santa Claus is real. Okay, and they want you to believe it. They want you to go outside when it's nice and sunny and believe that it's cold. Okay, these motherfuckers are going to try to make you believe that Santa Claus is real every single day. What did Ryan just say? He said wages are growing faster than prices. Okay, open your eyes, people. Look at your bank account. Look at your checkbook. And just see the reality there. We all know that that's the biggest crock of bullshit, okay? As gas prices continue to increase, as rent prices continue to increase, as grocery bills continue to increase, my paycheck has stayed the freaking same. I am in the working class, okay? I clean a freaking high school. That's what I do. My wages have not increased as I see the gas prices going up, as I see my grocery bill going up, as I see my rent going up. So, like I said, they're trying to make you think that Santa Claus is real.
Care about
and especially at the lower end.
If you care about checking corporate power,
oh my God,
the people he put in place in key, positions have done a great job, and they've been aggressive, and it's been groundbreaking, and it's been a real break from the Clinton-Obama Democratic Party, and obviously wildly better than, Trump had a bunch of.
Okay, that's all we're gonna suffer through. So, this clip. I saw this clip and I said, I told you so. They're already, kind of softening up, kind of cushioning you up, buttering you up to like, yeah, this genocide's happening, but he is a phenomenal president if it wasn't for that. If it wasn't for that pesky genocide, you know what I'm saying? I was about to do my Scooby-Doo impression, but yeah, I'm just going to swipe that off. Maybe another time, everybody. So what do we say here? Krystal's balls are dropping out of the Biden campaign. Psych! Yeah, we all fucking knew it. I told you guys a couple weeks ago on RBN that I didn't believe her for one moment. Okay. Now, what the thing that she had to say, like, oh, his antitrust laws and his, I guess, like, crackdown on corporations. Is that how she put it? I don't freaking know. I don't think Amazon is any less powerful. I don't think Microsoft or Google or BlackRock or Vanguard or any of these major corporations that run the world, excuse me, are any less powerful. So maybe she's got more of an explanation. I'll give her the benefit of a doubt, but on that, because she didn't go into specifics, I guess. But like I said, people, do not take people like Krystal Ball, like Ryan Grimm job, seriously at all, okay? They are out here to make you believe that up is down, black is white, hot is cold. That Santa Claus is real, and here at Charlie Brown Politics, I'm trying to tell y'all that Santa Claus is not real. Okay? But y'all already know how I feel about it. I am completely over electoral politics. I think we all need to be putting our time, money, and energy into mutual aid, into local communities, into local farms, into local businesses. And I like the ballot initiatives as well. I live in a ballot initiative state, so I'm fine with that. But as far as it comes to like politicians and stuff, we need to not be giving any of them money. If you want to go out and vote third party, that's fine on you. For me, it's voting within a system that is meant to oppress us. So I'm totally over it, but I get where people are coming from, who do vote third party. That's beside the point. I'm here to call out Krystal Ball and tell everybody that I told you so. She's going to be telling people to vote for Biden in November, regardless of what's going on in Gaza. So let's wrap up this video, guys. For those of you who have made it to the end, let me just say apologies. It's been a minute since I put out a video. I've been really sick lately for like the past 2 weeks. Not been feeling great at all. I'm finally feeling better. Those of you who have been patient, thank you so much. All of you out there who have subscribed and liked and watched all my videos, thank you so much. And those of you who are new, please like, comment, share, and subscribe as well. I'm trying to get this YouTube channel started. I'm a small farmer. I have a full-time job on top of all that. So things are just busy with me right now, guys, and farming season's about to kick up. So if you don't see me posting videos as much, I apologize. I am trying to get the other work done as well. So once again, guys, thank you. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you on the next episode of Charlie Brown Politics. I appreciate everyone. Later.